Hello, it's Ajibade here, and I welcome you to another session of tutorial right here on my YouTube channel. First, I want to welcome you to the month of April. Congratulations for making it to the month of intense value. So in this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing how I created this simple social media design on Pixel Lab and enhancing with Adobe Lightroom so as to give a final touching. Now a lot of manipulations were done here as regards the background and also the text, so I'm going to be showing us in some few minutes how this can be done by yourself. So without taking much of our time, let me just walk us through the layers. Now every background matters, so I'm just going to be, you can see this okay, everything made up the life of the background. So I'm going to be walking you through. Imagine you have, this is not bad, but I always love my backgrounds to be kind of heavy. This is not bad, these are simple as it should be, but what if we have those depths? So let's go together into this tutorial. Yeah, so first things first, I love doing is to work on the background and I import the necessary elements, right? So let's do that. Yeah, so let's go to background, come here, then go to gradients, tap on this icon. Now I'm going to make use of the radial gradient, which is from top 1 2 3 4, the radial gradient. Now we tap on this dark part and impute the color code. No, this for the light parts. Let's get the dark parts here and you check mark it and tap OK. Then for the light part, tap on this color bucket tool, the pencil tool, then double tap and paste. So let me just quickly rush through the color code. The color code for the light part is 017BE8. 017BE8. Then for the dark part we have 003AA2. Then check mark, then you have this. It's a very simple design, but you know I always love to manipulate background. So now let's import the necessary elements. So I'm going to come here and just go to where I have my backgrounds. So I have let me just scroll through. Didn't really use much from here, sorry. So because of it's like a thank you design, so anything you are doing, as much as you want to make your background heavy, it must be subtle. So this was what I did. Sorry. So I'm going to make use of this here. Let's, okay, you know what, let's just import everything. Then I think I used, no, let's come to background itself. I think I used something here. Yeah, I think most, okay, yeah, I used this. Then I used, then you can just go for this. Then you can just look for this effect now, then we'll make it a square. Just pick the part that suits you, and these two, you can crop it all the way. Okay, now let's blend the backgrounds together, starting from this. Now if you notice, if I do something now, I'm going to see properly this thing called trim time. Okay, if I reduce the saturation and increase the contrast, you can see that the trim time is showing. So to avoid all of that, let's just go to crop and just take the smaller portion. You get the gist. Yeah, so we just have something like this. Yeah, it's cool. Then come here. What I'm going to do, because of this is also blue, I'm just going to reduce the brightness a bit, increase the contrast, reduce the saturation a bit. Don't worry, just listen to my voice, and I don't want you to work with this figure, so by the time you are manipulating your background, it will be easier to, so just to suit what you want. Now I can go to this and just, okay, so this will not work for me here, because of, so what I'll rather do is reduce the opacity just to give it that depth. So let's work with opacity of 25. Let's see, we lock this. Then for this, yeah, we have this. I'm going to reduce the the saturation, then reduce the brightness, increase the contrast, then go all the way to erase color. Then I'm going to erase the color. Don't worry, later on you'll see what it added. It might not look like it. Then I think I still need one more background. Yeah, but before that, let me just do this. And for this, same thing, opacity down. Can reduce the brightness too. Go to erase, something like this. Then just rotate. Just keep here. This is the opacity. Copy it. And just place it here. You can still reduce the opacity if you are not fine, because you have to be careful. Anything you do, by the time you work on enhancement and all, it's definitely going to enhance this. So we have this, then I stretch this. Can copy it out if you want to get some quality, and delete the one behind. Yeah, so same thing, take out the colors, then do this. Yes, amazing. You can see what is given to the background. Yeah, if you feel you're not satisfied, simple, just come all the way up, copy it out. You can now reduce the opacity too. Okay, so lastly, let me just get one more background, and I got it where we cannot see. So you just have to be fast with this. Okay, yeah, I got this. I'm going to get the logo immediately also. Okay, and that's particular element too. Yeah, so I'm going to crop this. Now pay attention to this part. I want you to pay attention to this part. This is going to be another very much important part you need to pay attention to. So I just wanted to give a light feel over here. Yeah, And so what I did, I'm coming, let me just quickly import this. Yeah, so I have some watermark here, so I'll just use eraser to just clean them off. So let me just rush through this. Okay, so this is fine. Then I'll just now to this. This is what I'm going to do. This eraser tool has been underrated. I'm going to teach you much more about this. So I'm going to clean here, just clean. Then I'm going to reduce this. Now this is the brush size, right? So now if you reduce the brush size, you get to this part. Then so I want to do something like a fade over this. So now I will just be touching it little by little. You see the effect. Instead of using a shape to clean over this is another best way to clean off rough sharp edges. So I'm going to take it down again, then I'm going to get a smoother curves. Then you will see how it's going to blend properly to the background. So let me just quickly rush through, just softly. Then we have this. So this design is, as much as it's easy, it's a whole lot going underneath. Okay, so it remains small, same process. So it's never going to be that easy. That's why you just have to, just subtle. Many people that saw that design would think I used, how was he able to blend through? This was what I did. So let's just rush through this. You can see it now. Next thing I'll just do is to reduce the opacity so it blends. Let's work with 40. Can you see that? Can you see it? Okay, times 1. So don't forget your grid. Let's work with, you can work with it, and let's see, let's do it. So 92, 8, and we have this. Thank you, Jesus. Then we have 92. That's fine. So just take this down a bit. Okay, so it's coming to life already. So the next thing we're going to do now is to work on the text. So let's work on the text. So get your text. So the text is 2. And go to styles, go to browse. I believe when you get your text effects, you've worked on it. And also this text effect has a curve. I'm just going to remove it and go to font, change it to Cloudde display. You can get the font online. Go to make use of the bold, bring it all the way down. 356. It's fine. Then that's fine for now. Copy this, pick the other one, brush through this, change it also bold. So we have this, copy, same, this, same. I love showing you guys my process so that you can replicate with. Okay, so this I was supposed to remove the yeah. So if you are replicating this, make sure to send your works to the Telegram community. So I'm going to increase this a bit. If you need the text effects pack, it's going to be made available for you guys in the description. You can purchase it using the link in the description. So I did some tweakings. I didn't want the orange shadow to be that much, so I just reduced the opacity, increase the blur radius. That's why you must have an idea of text effects. I have a course on that too. You can check that in the description so that you can tweak your text effects to suit your design. You can see it. So I'm going to copy this again, and lastly add this. So change the font. Okay, remove this. So I did another tweaking here. I wanted a soft stuff in the, so yeah. Okay, so I wanted some soft spots in the edges. If you've gotten the text effect, you know how this works. So I added the shadow to this. Yeah, sorry, an inner shadow. And come here, select the light part and reduce the opacity of this. So the color code, you can just do this, yeah, and offset X a bit, maybe by 3, and offset Y by 3. So see the before, see the after, take it up a bit, yeah, and that's that. And let's quickly, so it remains, so unlock all this. Sorry, hope you are following. Follow carefully. This is how I do. I take my time to teach so that you understand. So yes, I love this particular font. Patrick and Tessa. That's what I used. And I did some, so I'm going to make use of this light blue. I'm going to make it lighter. Yeah, exactly. Then I add some shadows to it. reduce the opacity. I'm going to offset Y up, that's -5. Yeah, and I can reduce the blur radius too, and reduce the opacity again. Okay, this is good. Then I added some stroke, subtle, not this, a darker, yes, this dark blue. Yeah, that's fine. So lastly, I'm just going to put some cloud. So let's quickly walk through this. So clash display, the medium font, let's work with 30 and make some curve. And central. Now I'm going to do something like a text effect, but not really text effect. So take off the opacity, but it's a text effect. You know what text effect is? When you add some, this is just text effect is when you add shadows to give a different feel on your text. So remove the, sorry about that. So reduce the opacity. Yeah, attention now. So yes, so this is it. So what I did basically is copy the duplicate that text, then remove the opacity, go to your shadow, increase the opacity, reduce the opacity of the shadow, turn on the shadow, reduce the opacity around 15, no blur radius, no offsets, basically just tweak this. It gives that embossed feel. You get? So that was the idea. Don't place it on top of it fully, so that it gives, there was a feel I wanted it to give me. Yeah, so that's it. Then I can now add a shadow, not really compulsory, underneath the text itself. Then reduce the opacity and the blur radius to 2, or let's say 3, then reduce the opacity, then offset Y. Okay, still reduce the opacity. Yeah. So that's that. And lastly, just copy, put celebrating. So now I'm going to reduce this curve to so that it blends properly. So we're going to copy this and do the same thing, or let's zoom out and see how it looks. Okay, this is not bad. So what I'll just do to give the depth on this also, just add a shadow. Oh, a shadow is there. going to increase it, and yeah, so you can see this. And to give it the feel of it being, sorry, so I'm going to place this here. Now we need our grid. Place this here. Taking. I'm going to reduce the paste. So around 55. And I'll copy this. Sorry, okay, so then 2 plus 10. I'll keep this here. So we have this, and so you can add some flares to it too, maybe like light blue, like this here. I didn't add this when but it just occurred to me that I do that now. So lastly, let's just get this ribbon. Make use of this. So lock all other elements. So I'm going to tone it to be blue. Yeah, this fine. Can I use the paste too? Can just tweak around. So don't make it distracting, just okay. So let's make it suit the background properly. Yeah, so instead of reducing the brightness, you can increase it to suit the background. Copy. Just put this here. Copy the crop. Expand. You have something like this. Not too busy. Lock. This. Okay. Okay, so I just need to take all these down a bit. Yeah, so this is good. This is good. Now let's go to Snapseed. Oh, sorry, Adobe Lightroom basically. So we save and just take it to Adobe Lightroom to do some final edits. Thank you. Here in Adobe Lightroom, let me just locate the file. Okay, so now you can see it here. So what I'm going to do is, so you have your lights here, so you can decide to increase the exposure. The thing about editing is that there is no perfect way. It's depending on design. So I'm just going to quickly work on this, add some contrast to the design, then I can reduce the highlight a bit, the shadows too. Yes. So I'm just going to go to the coloring. Don't touch temperature, it's going to change the entire thing. Don't touch this too. You can touch the vibrance, reduce this. So you can decide to even go to your and just add some more blues for the shadows. Then for the mid-tones, yeah, then the highlights, just give it exactly this one feel. So this before, after. Now let's go to this, can increase the texture, surround 65, increase clarity a bit, 30. Don't need the DAs, then use our vignette so that we want to focus the attention to the center, but it's going to be not too much, just soft. Then the midpoints can just, yeah, the feathering, how wants it to be. Let's leave the feathering like this by 75. Then I touch the vignette again. Oh my goodness. Okay, roundness will look like this. Yeah, touch the highlights. Then I add some grains, increase the size of the grain. Yeah, to give you that depth. You get it, but let's just do it up. So you don't want it to be too rough, so please just pay attention to this. So lastly, I increase the sharpening. You get increase this and this. Yeah, you can see how we have our detailed design from this to this. You can see how crispy this is. So let's share it. So device, that's basically it. So thank you for viewing, thank you for staying till now. You know what to do. See you in the next video tutorial. Bye for now. God bless.